get some hatched kappas in the chat? Oh wait, I don't have emotes. Oh, wrong screen. Already fucking up. Oh god. Okay, there we go. We're good. We good. I told myself like 6 times before like I started streaming. I'm like, don't click the wrong scene. And then what do? I clicked the wrong scene. I did it again. Let's go ahead and unmute this game. There we go. That sounds nice. Hello everybody in the chat. I got Taco Daddy. I'm assuming that's your mine. Otherwise I modded some random ass person. Bruce is lurking. We got God King Jet Boom. I see you lurking too. Thank you guys for joining me on this random ass stream. It's just as random for me as it is for you guys. I was just like, it's just fucking live stream, why not? Man, I wish I remembered my old account. But now I could call you daddy without it being weird. Oh gosh. Those are not hatched cameras. Wait till I get my emotes. I just need to stream like 20,000 more times. Seems everything's going good. Is the audio okay? And is there any type of audio delays at all? Because I know I had that issue a lot last time I streamed like a year and a half ago. It seems, I think everything's good. I actually did some tests this time and I was like, oh cool, there shouldn't be any technical issues, unlike that one time I streamed Digimon. I think we're good. Alright, so this game is called Lucy, the Eternity She Wished For. I know it's a visual novel. I know... You want me to do a sync? What kind of sync do you want me to do? I could clap, and then you could hope it synchronizes. That's all. But yeah, I got this game on sale like a long time ago. I was like, I want a visual novel to play, and this one had high ratings. And then I bought it, and I was like, I should live stream this someday, because my computer could probably handle it. So here we are a year and a half later. This game came out in 2016. It's about a boy and a robot. So if you're into, you know, we don't kink shame here, so if you're into robots and such, this is a safe place. But also hello to YouTube. This will hopefully go up on YouTube if I don't fuck anything up. But I'm gonna go ahead and click start, and let's see what this story is all about. Also, let me drink some water. Gotta stay hydrated. There we go. Chat looks okay. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. The 3 lost robots. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow human become to harm. A robot must obey the orders given it by one possessing control of authority, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. And a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. This sounds like slavery. Sounds weird already. October 12th, that's today. Oh no, just kidding. It's May. Modern Visual Arts Laboratory presents scenario by S.R. Oh, look at this sweet Gaussian blur going on. Eyes are turned on to the main street. I reflexively cover my eyes. Neon signs are as blindingly bright as ever. And those animated holoverts are even worse. Whoever came up with the idea to add sound to those holos should be shot. Oh god. We're playing a bigot. They're all giving me a headache. This place really changed in the last few years. Korea's really come up in the world. Oh! Is it an anime if it's in Korea, not Japan? I don't know. All around you see signs of progress. Maybe a bit too fast. Too soon. Maybe if I just close my eyes. Oh. See, that looks much better. Nope, nothing changed. In fact, those signs look even brighter. Maybe I'm just feeling a bit out of it. Could be the weather. Change of scenery's in order. I'll take a shortcut home. Get away from this visual audio assault. But isn't that what the point of this game is? It's supposed to be a visual audio assault on our emotions. Whew. That's better. Just what the doctor ordered. I can still hear the noise in the distance, but at least it's faint now. Gotta admit, this place has a spooky vibe. Ooh, spooky! It doesn't look spooky at all. No one's around. Plus, the area looks pretty run down. Half expect a ghost to pop out as I walk. This looks like the worst place for a ghost to show up. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Still, my eyes sure appreciate the break. Ah, ghost in daylight! Ooh! Spooky! A massive building on the side catches my attention. K Robotics Co. Ltd. Bet that's what it says on the main gates. Probably because that's what it says literally right there, but... One of the biggest robotic manufacturers. They're world renowned. Even I've heard of them. They get a lot of news coverage, being a frequent topic around school as well. The company's claim to fame as their advanced Android series. Oh, that's what I use. I have an Android operating system. This is them. Okay, I got it. Despite being bombarded by marketing everywhere, for me, I'm the kind of person who prefers analog clocks over digital. Pianos over synthesizers. Acoustic guitars over electric. And finally, real people over androids. God, sorry, I had a burp. I said that really weird, like, there we go. I spot what appears to be crumpled hills of metal in the distance. Yep, the junkyard is my shortcut home. So we're playing as a Korean hipster right now. Totally legal, of course, so I don't intend to get caught. Who's also goody two-shoes. Android over iPhone, yes. I prefer humans over androids. Oh shit, Taco Daddy's not following. Armayan, keep following me on all your alt accounts. Get me that sub button. Here we are. The scrapyard for all lost hopes and dreams. Everything here's automated. No one's watching the place. Well, there are these tin can-like bots that scurry around like spiders. Probably sort through all this junk for any good stuff. And then there's a lone sentry bot. As long as I don't let it spot me, no alarm goes off. It's worked for me so far. After all, robots are fundamentally stupid. Wow. I'm telling you, this guy's a bigot. He's racist against robots. Like my classmate told me. That company's dumping ground. I heard you could find some real goodies from time to time. If you're lucky, that is. Sadly, I've scoped this place out on previous trips, and so far I've come up empty. Guess Lady Luck's just not with me. Oh, did I just like click on the download? That was weird. I didn't know I could do that. Or I can't tell what's useful as I'm not really a robophile. What does... Okay. Okay, whatever. Knowing... He's not a robophile, but he's a roboist. Knowing me, it's probably both. Whatever. Didn't come here for a treasure hunt anyway. Forget about this scrap. This is the only shortcut. Then why the fuck are you talking about it? Cutting through this place, I can shave off almost 10 minutes. But, instead, I'm standing here talking about how I could. I intentionally ignore the no trespassing sign scattered all over the place. I know, our robot overlords are going to watch this live stream and be like, wow, this guy's saying all this shit, kill him. However, today was different. As I started making my way through, something caught my eye. What is it? Is it that bird? That bird? That bird has some good wingspan. Oh no, look at this one. Look at the curvature. Is that ahead of me? Can barely make it out. That's no bird. It looks like a person. No, that's definitely a bird. That's 100% a bird. This guy has horrible eyesight. He spent too much time looking at the neon lights and stuff. Whatever. A woman lying on the ground. She's not moving. Unconscious. Or dead. Or something. Well, okay. Maybe she's hurt. Or something worse. Growing a bit concerned, I forget all about the sentry. Had I just stumbled upon a crime scene that might end up on tomorrow morning's headline news? She needs help. And since I'm the only one around... I dash towards the fallen maiden to lend assistance. But as I get close... Did this guy just say the fallen maiden? This guy totally wears a fedora. I had to do a double take. That's no woman. You gotta be kidding me. It's so close to the real deal. Two eyes, closed tightly shut. Platinum-hued hair that seemed to almost sparkle. From afar, it looks like a person. But up close, there's no mistaking it. An android. Yeah, this is a new Samsung Galaxy S9 Edge. They get really, really detailed with them. Useless piece of junk. Don't scare me like that. Although I've never owned an Android, I've seen quite a few around me. Isn't there an anime that's basically this plot? Actually, I think I've heard about it. Armine, you watch anime? Is there an anime like this? The newest modes look like the real McCoy, at least from a distance. That's pretty advanced tech. Scary advanced. To prevent confusion, androids are imprinted with serial codes. Each model has its own unique number. 001100. No, just kidding. I spot the android's code near its belly. I blow up the dust. Don't blow on its belly, that's weird. PIM 001. Pimp! Number 1. Was a design that I've never seen before. Waifu confirmed. Maybe it's a prototype. It looks brand new. If so, then what's it doing here? A failed experiment? It's caked with dust from head to toe. All in all, it's a pretty sad sight. It also hasn't moved a single inch. Looks like it's out cold. Hey, wake up! Curiosity gets the better of me. I decided to test it out. I like to imagine this guy's actually saying this stuff aloud to himself. Voice recognition is a standard feature for all androids nowadays. Hey! Google! Guess not. Let's see if it responds to my voice. Says nothing. Nope. Hey, say something! Still nothing. Come on, they're gonna cut you open at this rate. I deliver a light kick to the robot's leg. Don't you hate when people throw out perfectly good girls to the dump? Yeah, dumping's actually really literal in this universe. Upon contact, it starts to show a sign of life. Its arms spasm as the thing chortles out beeping sounds. Chortles, what a great word. Still pretty rigid. The scene looks like it was plucked straight out of an old sci-fi film. Maybe it was. Looks like it's running on reserves. Power. I guess it's still got a bit of juice left. Where those jittery movements are making me feel a bit nervous. The light in its eyes have yet to return. Its eyes are pretty creepy, actually. I begin to spot a pattern in its actions. It looks as if it's greeting me with a wave, trying desperately to keep my attention. I glance around. I hear a screeching sound nearby. The sound of metal being crushed. It's probably those little robots doing their jobs. I can tell they're close. They'll probably reach this place in less than 10 minutes. And shred this android into a million pieces. Its existence will soon come to an end. I kind of feel sorry for this thing. I begin to sympathize with the robot because I realized how much trouble it was in. Despite being dusty, it's still in pretty good shape. With some polish, it looked pretty decent. Even in its current condition, the thing is still being serviced. If so, why was it chucked? What happened to its product lunch? Looking at it like that, it'd be a waste. Looking at, maybe with a bit of tinkering, I might be able to get it up and running again. Part of me was starting to pity the robot, but the other part was calling me an idiot. And so was Chad. I don't need an android in the first place. Plus, I don't like them. To use one around the house, it's unthinkable. Okay, maybe this guy isn't into slavery. He hates robots, but he doesn't want them to be slaves. And my father would be none too happy about it. I prefer classical music over rock. Classic literature over Pulp Fiction. That's a good movie, though. And finally, humans over it. This guy is totally a hipster. A Korean hipster. Let's face it, I have no use for an android. Eventually, the robot will be scrapped. With the old parts recycled. With the whole cycle starting anew. Well, who the fuck is this guy? Fucking alert. Red alert. Red alert. Intruder detected. Damn it, I've been spotted by that guard robot who's actually really hot. If I don't make a run for it, I'm screwed. Leaving it would be the smart thing to do. I gotta go. See ya. Are those yellow cherries? Whatever. There's gotta be something wrong with me. Yeah, you're an asshole. But smart's never been my strong suit. Now I'm lugging this thing home. And I'm already starting to regret it. Back in my room, I try to scrub some of the filth off its chassis. Chassis? I don't want to know what he's scrubbing. I really don't. I do the best I can with a rag soaked in water. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Oh, if I right click, I pause. I'm learning all the controls now, just on accident. That'll have to do for now. Guess it makes sense to think it'd be waterproof. So no harm done. Now for the next issue. How do I interact with this thing? Do I pull out my penis? No, don't do that. Hey you! Where its arms begin to flail. It's just like, hello. Respond. Where if you don't want to be thrown away again, just show me something. Whoa! Where anything besides flailing your arms? I take it that's a no. Where should have left you in the junkyard. This is somewhat aggravating. Like talking to a brick wall. This is why I hate machines. They're stupid. And this hunk of junk seems a few transistors short of a motherboard. Burn. I'm starting to get a little ticked off. Why do we even bother? Don't do something you might regret. This old saying has never been wrong. Okay. Deep breath. Let's consider all possibilities. Maybe it's on reserve power. A recharge might do the trick. I grab a power cord and... Wait a minute. Hey, where am I supposed to plug this in? Where... I've never used an Android before, so obviously I wouldn't know. Maybe your nose? Where... Oh god. You either liked that or didn't like that. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I don't think it likes that prospect. Perhaps it's trying to tell me I'm wrong. I imagined an Android with an electronic cord up its nose. It'd be quite a sight. Alright. So, do I plug it into its nose or do I not? We're getting, I didn't know this game would have chat interaction, but here we go. What do? I think we got a blender Android. So should I get like some fruit and like start cooking up a smoothie? I mean, obviously you don't cook smoothies, but you know, cooking up's just a phrase. Don't plug in. I'm not into those nose kinks. Alright, fair enough. Don't try plugging it in. Oh gosh, this browser. I'm like trying to scroll to chat. There we go. Then how should I power this thing? I examined the robot carefully. Maybe I've missed something. Huh? It's starting to jerk its body from side to side. It's just like... I want to imagine that's what it's doing, but like very rigid movements. It seems like it wants to turn around. Something's on your back? Oh god, please tell me it's not going to bend over. Taking the hint, I checked the back of its head. Okay, thank god that's where you went first. Let's see. What have we here? There's a small compartment at the base of its neck. I remove its protective lid. These look like input ports. Bingo. Let's give it a go. Looping the power cable around, I plug it in.
Main system 기동.
Whoa!
성공.
It speaks Japanese, or Korean I guess. It wouldn't be Japanese, I don't think. I don't know what either languages would sound like, because I'm not... Armine, you're a weeb, can you tell me? Finally, we've got liftoff.
Application 구동.
Application Kendon. Huh?
전력 부족.
Insufficient power supply. System protection activated. Oh god. Is it gonna fight me?
절전 모드로 이행. 경고. 소유주가 등록되어 있지 않습니다.
No ownership record. I'm telling you, this sounds like
5초
slavery.
후 소유주 등록에 들어갑니다. 5, 4, 3,
I'm learning some Korean now. What the heck is going on? Whoa. Zoom lens 600 times? What? That's good. Confirming voice recording. What the heck is going on? Save complete. What? Hold on a second. I frantically latched onto the robot. Okay. Is that my heart rate? Is it just like examining me? Scanning fingerprints. Pulse normal. Temperature normal. Save complete. Korean is a language, so I'll say she's Korean. Teach robot all the bad words known to man. Say what now? I taught it heck, so there we go. That's the worst one. I let go of the robot immediately. Look at all these fancy animations. This visual novel is like tip top. Retina scan in progress. Confirming. Save complete. It's on a roll, and I don't think it's about to stop anytime soon. Registering client ID. Please state your name. What is happening? Verifying your name. Is what what is happening your correct name? What do you think? Name verification failed. Oh, I should give her a robot voice. Re-registering client ID. Please state your name. Name verification failed. Verification on hold. Save complete. Registration complete. That was a mess. When do we read the 100 pages of terms of service? Abruptly silence. It felt as if a tornado had just ripped through the scene. I gripped my head in frustration. I really shouldn't have brought this thing home after all. This is already the third time regretting it today. Why do I keep punishing myself? The robot's facing me. Its eyes still have that vacant look. Like having a porcelain doll on the shelf. At least the creep factor has gone down a notch since it moved. Yeah, because the robot was a creep, not the fact that you pulled this like half-naked girl pretty much out of a dump and just like started like touching her and plugging things into her. That's not creepy. Her looking at you is creepy. I decided to throw a few questions at it. Hey, I'm gonna ask you something, so listen up and try to answer. You can do that, right? Where its head tilts slightly to the side. I'll take that as a yes. Better than I expected, given our track record. Moving on. I am going to talk to the android. So, what exactly are you? Error does not compute. You don't have a name? Model name, Lucy Valentine, PIM 1. Gun. Okay, and what's the PIM stand for? Precision Instrument. Precision Instrument of Multipurposing. Lucy is a futuristic first-class model designed to be versatile in any scenario. Lucy is equipped with all the latest features. That's a mouthful. Versatile. Latest features. I wasn't expecting those words from a piece of junk that could only move its arms up and down a moment ago. In short, your name is Lucy Valentine. The android named Lucy is waiting for my next words. Let's try taking a closer look. Click to exam. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to choose like its head or its waist, and I was like, that's weird. Oh no, this is a porn bot. I thought it was a blender though. This is my room. It's a bit on the messy side. What the fuck are you talking about? This is a look at this. You got like an organized like little bedstand over here. This bookshelf with manga is like all neatly organized. There's only like one poster on the wall. There's nothing on the floor. Your trash can is empty. Look at this iPod over here. I'm not exactly a neatnik. a desk, a bed, a closet, and a laptop. That's about the end of the grand tour. Oh, I have to click her now. Okay. It looks as good as new after the wiping I gave it. It possesses an alluring visage and a slender figure. Regardless of gender, I have to admit that it is truly a beautiful design. I spot something on its left ear. Oh, those are the new fucking Beats by Dr. Dre? A receiver? The robot looks like a teenage girl. No, yeah. Guess that's what they were aiming for. Okay, it's definitely a porn bot. I can tell that a lot of effort had been put into creating this android. And even I can tell it's a premium model. It'd be a waste to throw it away. That's not what the last person said. Am I the one scanning it? I can't tell what's going on every time that happens. I take a closer look at the android's eyes. They're blue and strikingly realistic. As expected from technology, one whole generation ahead of LED lights. Those eyes do look quite real. Suddenly, those peepers shift over to me. Naturally, I meet their gaze. The ocular compartment contains two high-performance cameras, allowing object detection similar to human eyes. Is that so? I take it back. Creepy factor's still there. I decide not to look at them again. They make me feel uncomfortable. I take a gander at the robot's moist, glossy lips. Hard to believe those belong to the same robo-clunky voice. Does the game know I'm doing like the voice for the robot? What's the deal with your voice? Unable to utilize vocal unit. Lucy Valentine comes with 10 unique presents by default, each with a different voice and distinct personality. Using the pre-installed equalizers, Lucy is able to project all kinds of various sounds with ease. This would be like some 1984 shit if the government was like watching this. The government's like, what is teenage sex like? Let's make a robot and send it onto the field to find out. So I've got 10 choices. Why can't you use them right now? Most features can only be activated during normal operation. During power saving mode, Lucy is only able to utilize 5% of her total features. These features are whirl arms, talk, stare. Lucy requires more than 20% of remaining battery life for normal operation. How long does it take for a full recharge? From 0%, approximately 8 hours in power saving mode and 16 hours normally. I hope the electricity bill doesn't go through the roof. Can't believe I'm acting like a skinflint in front of a robot. What the fuck is a skinflint? What? That's just silly. Forget about power saving mode. What's system protection mode? During system protection mode, virtually none of the included features are usable. It is essential to disable system protection mode to allow for normal operation. And how do we get to that? Unknown. Come again? Unknown. The system protection mode only activates under certain circumstances. Further action is not recommended. Listen, you talking toaster. Fucking shit, dude. I'm this close to throwing you out. It's explaining to you. It's telling you. I'll have to take it to a repair shop first thing tomorrow. When does that place open again? Skinflint. A person who spends as little money as possible. Okay. I want to play my iPod. Oh, I forgot. Now there's a robot in front of me. I don't think there's anything else worth mentioning. The iPod! Why does it keep... It's like malfunctioned at its hips, and that worries me. I decide to take a look at the robot's ears. Why are you going like step by step checking it out? It's kind of weird. Through voice recognition technology, Lucy is able to analyze the volume and tone of speech to process one's emotions. I haven't asked you anything yet. I take a look at the body itself. The shirt's that midriff fashion. It's that midriff fashion. It's quite exposed overall for a male clientele. The chest area seems a little. Not that I care or anything. This guy totally wants to have sex with the robot. It's fucking weird. Can you move properly now? Full locomotion is imparted. Certain body components are malfunctioning. Which ones are we talking about? Deltoid anterior, deltoid midlet, deltoid posterior, pectoralis, major C, basically everything. Everything. Okay, that's enough. What planet did this thing come from? From now on, try to keep things simple. Can you walk? Negative. Keeps getting better. Fixing it is the only option, it seems. I think I'm starting to get the picture now. Let's do a little recap. First thing, this android's name is Lucy Valentine. Second, it's supposedly a top-of-the-line model. Third, as of now, it's no better than a talking tin can. And there you have it. No choice. Guess I'll take it in for repairs. I'm not exactly rolling in greenbacks. This guy's phrasing on shit. But if worse comes to worse, maybe I can still pawn it for a little bit of change. It's not like I feel guilty about it or anything. Now, who will actually fix you? Heard of this antique shop? That's close to my school. And they do robot repairs on the side. Looks like they'll be my best bet. I'll pay them a visit tomorrow. But at what time? I guess morning's the best option. I'll leave the robot with them and pick it up on my way home from school. That's it for now. Try to save up some energy for tomorrow. Entering sleep mode in 5, 4, 3, 2. Uncle! Wait, what was it? I don't remember what one in Korean was. Oh god, when he goes to sleep it vanishes. That was pretty fast shutdown. I groan as I reach out to catch its falling body. I carefully place it against the wall and straighten out its clothes. What a day. I'm totally drained. Oh, tomorrow will be more peaceful. Well, that's it for the intro. Oh, okay, gotta remember the laws. A robot may not injure a human being. A robot must obey the orders, and, you know, could defend itself as long as it doesn't conflict with the first or second law. May 3rd. Whoa, didn't we start in October? Right? Weren't we starting in October? Or was that like, did we skip somewhere in there? I don't know, but we're on May 3rd now. Korea's dates are weird. I've endured this far with just one goal in mind. There hasn't been a single day where I could rest. It's become natural to go to bed at the crack of dawn. I don't recall the last time I've been home. It's a doctor talking. Thinking back, it's been quite a long while. 15 years. 15 years have passed since I've started this project. But the end is near. 15 years of hard work and determination. After all this time, the fruits of my labor may finally be realized. How long have I yearned for this day? I'd almost given up on you many times, but I've persevered, and finally succeeded. I barely managed to hold back the tears. I remind myself that it's still too early to celebrate. I must restrain my exuberance. I'm teetering on the brink of complete exhaustion. I've been pushed physically and mentally to my limit. Who's pushing this doctor around? He said physically. I've become a shell of my former self. The last 15 years have taken a huge toll on me. I cannot wait any longer. That is why. Please open your eyes. Lucy Valentine. So, this doctor made this sex blender, but maybe it didn't work out well, threw it in a dump, and now this teenage boy found it, and he's going to have sex with the blender. That's what's probably going to happen. I get it. I get the laws. I know the laws. I know them now. Oh, okay. Now we're back in October. That was a flashback or flash forward, who knows? But we're back in October. Why do all these games always like take place in October, it feels like? Tap. I shut off the alarm by reflex. I groggily get up to check the time. Wouldn't you know what time it is? You set the alarm. That's a nice laptop. The clock reads 6:30 a.m. School starts at 8 sharp. It takes 30 minutes to get there, so I have about 1 extra hour. There's plenty of time left, and I'm still feeling tired. Closing my eyes, I lie back down. Don't do that! Don't do that! You're gonna sleep in, buddy! I know from personal experience. I know from today. I got up at 8:30, got back in bed, and I woke up at 11:30. I can't wait for you to forget those laws when you have an important decision to make. That's probably going to happen, actually. After a brief moment, I get up. I realize I've been forgetting about something. Come to think of it, wasn't there a... I look around for the android. Oh god, she's having sex with my father. Oh no, she's right there. And there it was, dressed in provocative clothing. Oops, I paused. Oh, we should probably save, actually. It's not a bad idea. Good thing I paused. Yay! What else can I do? Log, skip. No, I think I'm good. With a tall nose, luscious lips, and hair glinting in silver, the android named Lucy came into my view. Lucy! As I call out to her, I'm greeted by an immediate reaction. It seems to be revving itself up. It mutters something and starts to rise off the floor. A robot with looks no different to those of a real person. Also with a pretty face to boot. I should collect all 7 Dragon Balls and wish that this android become a real person. Don't get the wrong idea. Just because it's attractive doesn't mean I'm interested. Since it's a robot. In other words, it's like checking out a girl from a magazine. Except that feeling is amplified tenfold in this case. Although technology is improving, a huge gap remains between humans and robots. You can't approach a person like you would with a robot. No matter how close a robot could simulate a human being. Machine to man will always be different. As I continue staring at the android, I think to myself, what kind of greeting should I be using here? Good morning? Did you sleep well? They all feel out of place. I decide to ask about her condition instead. How are your battery levels? That's what I say in the morning. I wake up, I'm like, how are your battery levels today? 100% fully charged. No issues have been recorded. Good to know. I let out a yawn as I make my way over to the bathroom. Finishing up my morning ablutions, I dry myself up with a towel as I head downstairs. Wait, were those paper towels instead of toilet paper? Oh no, it's like 2 rolls of paper towels. Okay, or sorry, of toilet paper. I legit thought it was like Bounty paper towels there. A weeb definitely made it. Yeah, of course a weeb made this game. Entering the living room, I spot a couple of plain sandwiches on the table. I don't see any sandwiches. I see some tissue. Grabbing one, I start munching down. It's always the same sandwich from the convenience store just across the street. Man, our dad's lazy as fuck. Can't even make a homemade sandwich. While chewing, I glance around the living room. Oh, can I scroll to advance the dialogue? I didn't know that. My father has already left for work. He always leaves early and returns late at night. Actually, he typically spends the night at work. What if our dad is the doctor and he made this weeb robot for his son because his son wasn't getting any because he's a fucking asshole, so you had to make a robot for him to get some. That's how it is around here. Why is there tissues everywhere? The son's always home, he's fucking masturbating all over the place. Except for his room, apparently. There's no tissues in his room. There's some in the kitchen, and there's some in the living room for some reason. I head back to my room. The android is waiting for me in the exact same spot. Looks like it hasn't budged an inch. As expected from a robot. Putting that aside, I start to prepare for school. While packing my bag, I start to wonder if the robot has any magical self-regenerating abilities. So I pull up my Glock and I shoot it in the chest. How do you feel now that you're fully charged? Are you able to walk? Its head slowly turns to face me.
하체 관절 부위의
Significant
성장력이
damage in the
과부하가
lower
가능해서
limbs.
통상적인 임무를
Unable to
수행하기에는
carry out normal
무리라고 판단.
operation. Are we playing as Morty? So like that Rick and Morty episode with the sex bot? I've never seen Rick and Morty, but it's likely. Who knows?
이에 걸맞은
Repairs are
적재
required.
적소의 수리가 요구됩니다.
Keep things simple, you remember?
아직 걸을
Walking
수
is not
없습니다.
feasible in current state. Still? Aren't you a real pain? Anyway, I understand. I'm not even going to make the attempt to fix it myself. I'm way out of my depth here. I'll see what happens once I take it to the repair shop. Just about finished packing. Only thing left is the android itself. How are we going to get there? So how am I going to lug this thing? Put it on that rolling chair and just push it over there. Place it in my backpack, carry it on my back. What's the difference? Alright, chat. Should we put Lucy in our backpack, or do we just sling her over our shoulder and just walk down the street with her like that? Is it accurate to say her, or should I be saying it? I don't know what these 2018 robot pronouns are supposed to be. Backpack. Alright. Backpack, backpack. Backpack, backpack. Sounds good. Come on, get in there. It's too big to fit inside my backpack. That's what she said. What was I expecting? I should try to use my brain next time. Hear that, Hermione? You should try to use your brain next time. Achievement unlocked. Reckless challenge. Thanks, Hermione. I got the achievement. What happens if I try again, though? Let's just carry it on the back. Guess there's no other choice. You've still got the rolling chair. I kneel down facing away from the robot. Alright, hop onto my back. It tilts its head to the side, looking confused. After noticing that, I start to get a little irritated, because everything pisses off this poor boy. Top of the line, yeah, right. Am I supposed to explain every little thing? Listen up. Put your arms around my neck and climb onto my back. Can you do that? It follows my instructions to the letter.
확인 요망.
Confirming
이
request. Is this
방법이
correct?
맞습니까?
Ah! Oh! Stop! I surrender! How much does this thing weigh? The strangling grip loosens. I collapse to my knees in a coughing fit. Think I nearly blacked out there. Are you trying to murder me? It's a murder robot! There's no need to put that much force into it. Just do it enough not to fall off. Honest to God, thought I was a goner. That thing's got a steel vice chokehold. The android should look to be the world wrestling champion. I mean, it has the name Lucy Valentine. That is 100% a wrestling name. Okay, let's try that again. Second time's the charm. Rising off the floor, I brace myself for the extra weight. Huh? But lo and behold, it was deceptively light. Think I'm coming around to appreciate this first-class product. And lift off. You know what I would like? If chat would actually go all the way up, like up there. It goes about halfway, but if I stretch it any other way, it just looks super weird. You know. Do you think there's a Jill Valentine robot? Resident Evil 8 confirmed. The weather's not too bad. The brisk autumn breeze is cool against my skin. I gladly inhale the crisp morning air. I love that word, crisp. Love it. Letting last night's stress melt away. The streets are still quiet, which is good. The less there are to see this, the better. Especially with what I'm lugging on my back. Let's see here. Where's the repair shop? If memory serves, it should be about 15 minutes away. Which is a relief, as I'm not really what you'd call a fit guy. Not sure I can schlep this thing much longer. Schlep. Schlep. There's so many weird words in this fucking game. This kid's vocabulary is fucking weird. And now this robot's fidgeting. Hold on tighter so you don't fall off. It feels like I'm scolding a child. Hey, stop moving around so much. Oh, look, it's us. We can see us now. We don't have eyes. We have no eyes. This is where the anime eyes are supposed to be, like, huge and giant. We don't have any eyes! I can feel the android through my clothes. What the fuck does that mean? Its texture feels surprisingly similar to a human's. Oh. He's definitely gonna fuck this robot. I noticed it yesterday, yet it manages to surprise me again today. And that's not the only thing. It's warm to the touch. It feels as if I'm carrying an actual person. What if it's not a robot, it's just a girl with a weird tattoo, and who pretends to be a robot? Probably just its heating system. That would explain it. Wow, it just feels like a real person. I muttered to myself absent-mindedly. The thermometer is operating as normal. Say what? A thermometer allows Lucy to simulate human temperatures. Good to know. Motherboards and microprocessors consisting of various computer chips. There must be thousands of those inside a single android. The heat emanating from this machine. It's as warm as human skin. It feels just like us. The anime protagonist never shows his face. I don't think that's true. I think the anime protagonist always shows his face in every anime ever. Just an elaborate fake. Sometimes I fear what progress in technology would bring to the future. You know where we're headed? With a word, the robot shakes its head sideways. We're going to a place that'll get you fixed up. When they begin the repairs, you need to be still and quiet. So they won't be distracted, do you understand? Hey, I'm asking if you understood. Say something. Maybe it took my command literally. I just hope it got my message. Letting out a frustrated sigh, I resume walking. It'll be about time for my classmates to head in. I begin to hurry so as to avoid running into anyone that might recognize me. You know what anime protagonists did not show their face, Ermine? What was his name? I think his name was, I want to say it was like William. And he was the neighbor in Home Improvement. Yeah, that anime protagonist never showed his full face. I arrive at the place an aching and huffing mess. Sure, it has the look of a small antique shop, though mostly dealing in second-hand goods. They do dabble in robot repairs. Word is, there's even a fixer who likes robotics. And that, he's half decent. Normally I wouldn't be caught in a place like this, but these are unusual circumstances. I gotta say, this game's actually really pretty. These are like really well drawn out. But a customer already? Hold on a second. I know we're in Korea, but this guy's gonna be 100% American. Talk about a grumpy demeanor. After a while, a man emerges from the back, scratching his head. Oh, I can't give him that voice. That does not look like a voice. I wouldn't sound like this! And judging from that non-too-pleasant expression, I'm pretty sure this guy's not an early riser. Then why the fuck is his shop open? Stifling a yawn, he asks, "So what can I do for you so early in the morning?" Pause my game, that's what I'll do. Unable to move my arms, I gesture at the android draped over my back with my chin. Can you fix this? Is that an android? Wiping his tired eyes, he gazes intently at the robot. Let me see here. I don't think I've ever seen this model before. I spot a glint of curiosity in those sleepy, half-closed eyes of his. He walks over to take a closer look. I think, was his name Wilson? In Home Improvement? What was the neighbor's name? It started with a W, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm stumped. Can't make it out the model. It's probably some obscure model from an unknown company, or it's never actually been released to public. Where'd you get this, kid? kid. This guy's like maybe 5 years older than me at most. Well, how should I play this? He might call the cops on me, as what I did was clearly illegal. So, what should I say, chat? Should I say I found it lying somewhere outside? Should I say it fell from the sky? Or should I just tell him the truth? I'm kind of leaning towards, I mean, if I want to, like, make it believable, just be like, I found it outside, because that's not a lie. This from the sky thing might be kind of funny. It also could be true. It could be like, it fell from space. Alright? Sometimes shit just comes from space. And then I could get arrested. I don't know. I like the way you think, Hermione. I like the way you think. I found it lying somewhere outside. I found it lying somewhere outside. It was the first thing that had come to my mind. As I stood there for like a whole minute. It was the first thing that came to my mind. And it didn't seem to be too believable. What is he gonna say? You found it somewhere? This thing? Yes, someone probably just threw it out. Ha! Well, it must have been some rich fella. Robots are typically quite expensive, especially the premium models. Though more common nowadays, it's still a luxury to own one. You don't just throw them away like you would with old toys. It's like saving up to buy a top-of-the-line television. On top of that, if this android really is a high-class model, the repairman views the robot from multiple angles. Now, I don't know where this thing is exactly from, but it's definitely not from the S company. Mind if I take a closer look? Go right ahead. I set down the robot. This guy hums a lot, by the way. The repairman examines it meticulously from head to toe. The android's like a statue. Its eyes staring right at me. Good thing I told it to stay quiet before we got here. Number on its belly here, PIM. Ah, must be from K Robotics. I suddenly grow a bit nervous. This guy's sharper than he looks. Well, no choice but to ride this. I play dumb. K Robotics, you said? What is that? I've never heard that before. That's right. They're close by. And how can you? I recognize the build. This make KR the only ones that can produce this level of quality. But something's not right. He stares at the android. I see my fair share, but this model is a complete unknown. Are you like the only child of that company's president or something? No? Then I guess you really did find it somewhere. Fucking believed us. Consider yourself damn lucky. Not a single bit of information has been released about this model yet. That's how new it is. Looks like I've hit the jackpot. Sure doesn't feel like it though. Wait a minute. What's this? A nasty frown forms on his face. Is something wrong? Yeah, you could say that. Suddenly he starts fussing like a little kid. What kind of sicko would do this? Oh god, was this robot raped? Just look at it, the whole frame's ruined. Okay. I actually don't know what that means really. It won't be possible to move around properly on its own. He was right. Pretty sad of him to point that out. I guess he's a real deal after all. I would hope so if he has this place. So you think you can fix it? That's not the main issue here. There's something more important. And what's that? Do you have the resolve to take proper care of an android? The resolve? Where did this come from? Listen, androids break easily. They're fragile. They're sensitive. They're delicate. Do you get what I'm saying here? He empathizes his point 3 times. That's how passionate he was about it. I could see that he really loves robots. Like really, really loves them. But at the same time, he's starting to freak me out. He continues to rant. To a lot of people, androids are nothing but fancy toys nowadays. I mean, those kind of folks pay for my food and bills. But whenever I hear about how they've been mistreating their androids, I tend to lose my temper. They don't understand how important these creatures really are to us. I unwittingly take a small step back. Creatures. This man just referred to androids as creatures. He's not right in the head. From time to time, there have been people who fall in love with androids, and this protagonist is going to be one of them. Not just carnal desire. I'm talking about people who are willing to spend the rest of their lives with androids, treating them as equals. There's this one guy, well known, his name was Krillin. It's a controversial topic that's getting more discussion ever since Dragon Ball Z aired. It's an abnormality, spawning from an advancing civilization with constant innovation in technology. As someone who's never seen it happen firsthand, I've always refused to believe it. I can't believe such people actually exist. I can't wait till I become one. An android simply lacks the intellect to be paired up with a human being. I say we sell the robot for $200 to him. I'll wait for the option to appear. And then the game just ends right there. It's just like, alright, you sold the robot. 5-star game. It's nothing but a glorified hunk of metal that can make our lives a bit easier. Yeah, make your love life easier. You can't find a girl? Get an android. I'd rather spend my entire life with a monkey. Okay, wait. You're telling me that you don't want to fuck a robot that looks like a girl, but you'll go as far to... We'll leave it at that. At least monkeys are actual living creatures. And they share many of the similarities of humans. I mean... Yeah, but... You're talking about, like, romantically... being with a monkey. No. This is my first-hand experience with such a case. Oh my gosh. And I feel more disappointed than shocked. I feel more disappointed than shocked in YouTube. Protagonist. He seemed perfectly normal. Guess you just can't judge a book by its cover. I'll get it fixed, but you better treat it right. Got it? Really? I'm not the one who banged it up in the first place. Even so, I don't feel like it's worth starting an argument over. Let's just get this over with. Crystal. Yeah. What a great kid. At least you listen when someone tells you something. Since we're all chummy now, how about... how about lowering your price? Whoa, we're haggling. We're haggling. No monkey messing around. Don't push your luck, kid. That was a full 180. So much for our bidding friendship. You know what? Fine. Oh, fuck. Half price since you're my first customer today. Oh my god. I'm relieved to hear that. Any discounts are most certainly welcome. Great. You can have it ready by the end of school? It's a pretty light day, so... Yeah, it's doable. He punches some numbers into his calculator. Then he shows me the results. I was planning on charging you only about this much. What do you think? I blank out for a bit. There are a lot of video games that I've always wanted to buy. I also need to save up for new textbooks that I'll be using next year. This robot had better pay for itself. Dude, just fix the robot, make it get a job. It's an investment. Fine, I'll pay you when I come back. Holding out my treasured pocket watch, I glance at the time. Pocket watch? This kid has a fucking pocket watch. This game came out in 2016, so we could assume this game is in 2016, and this kid has a pocket watch. A fucking pocket watch. An investment which you can bang. This kid has a pocket watch. Get a fucking phone. You got an iPod. You could get a wristwatch. Wristwatches are still cool. No, he has a fucking pocket watch in 2016. This kid is such a hipster. I wasted way too much time here. An outdated gear clocker in this day and age. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I like it. Has a nostalgic charm. I'm well aware that these types of watches are hard to find. But more importantly, this is my personal way of rebelling against a continuously developing society. Not only is he a hipster weeb confirmed, he's a hipster punk weeb now, because he's fucking rebelling against society now. This kid. Hey, you piece of junk. And he's fucking rude. Can't you hear me? No response. I finally decide to address it by name. Lucy. The robot immediately reacts. What's with this thing? I'll be back after school. Behave yourself, alright? The android wobbles its head back and forth. I'm hoping it understood me. And with that, I leave the shop. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. What a pretty game. I hightail it towards my high school. Oh, okay, we're playing as a sophomore. Also, speaking of sophomores in high school, I decided to watch the first episode of Riverdale recently, and like, why is everyone in that show like 23 years old? I swear. They're supposed to be sophomores in high school, and they look 23. While running, a movie I saw recently springs to mind. An old sci-fi flick set in the year 2050. All these oldies seem to be lacking one thing. Creativity. A few showcase large-scale space battles. Others would have flying vehicles, soaring through the sky. Well, guess what? It's 2050, and we don't have moon-sized stars. Well, at least now we know we're in 2050. Or flying cars zipping around. But we have sex bots, and you know what? It's 2018, we're getting there. People still drive normal vehicles. People still ride bicycles and skateboards. Some people still use old fountain pens or pocket watches like me. But there exists a single piece of technology that's become more prominent in our lives. Sex robots. They're being used everywhere around the world. That's one thing these aged films got right. Ooh, what a nice school. The morning bell snaps me from my reverie, and I dash straight to my classroom. Please refrain from running in the hallways. A janitor android scolds me as I rush past it. This type has facial recognition software to report any transgressor, like me. Except I simply cover my face. Ooh, smart. And there's no record. You gotta know how to exploit the system. Safe! Bolstered by my recent victory, I strut towards my desk with a confident swagger. He's just like... I notice that the teacher's not in yet. I plunk down in my seat while still huffing. That was pretty close. Did you sleep in again? That concern-filled voice is coming from the guy sitting next to me. Whoa, this guy. Look at this guy. He's an anime character with glasses. He's going to be like the smug, smart guy. He's going to be a little bit of an asshole, but he's really a nice guy. A clever-looking fellow. People usually refer to him by his nickname, Dr. Gears. Sounds like a villain. This guy's going to be the fucking antagonist at this point with that name. That's because he's a real geek with a burning passion for robots. I, on the other hand, despise robots. And while I'd label myself an introvert, he's very approachable and outgoing. Moreover, our tastes and hobbies differ quite a bit. You'd think we'd have nothing to do with each other. But, as they say, opposites attract. The first android is made from Oculus Rift. I know, weird, right? No, I just had some business to take care of. Really? This early in the morning? It's a long story. I'm cut short by a middle-aged man making his entry. Our teacher. A female assistant android trails behind. Let's talk about this later. I send him a signal. He returns. A thumbs up. Wait. Yeah, how does this kid have a doctorate if he's Dr. Gears? That's true. Lunchtime rolls by. I take out my freshly bought pieces of bread. Where the fuck did I buy these? Dr. Gears looks likewise with a very appealing lunchbox. Mr. fucking tryhard over here already has his doctorate degree and he's a sophomore in high school. Two desks have been joined together. On mine, there are a couple pieces of fried croquettes with a carton of chocolate milk. Fucking losers. My friend on the other end has quite a tasty spread on his. which you begin to enjoying. How do you know it's tasty? Did you just like lick it when he wasn't looking? I've heard that his maid android makes it for him every morning, and the food doesn't look half bad. Then again, anything looks better to a poor schmuck like me who eats bread every day. Problem with your food, or... Never mind. Problem indeed. I bite down on the croquette. Delicately piercing its golden, crisply warm surface, a savory scent wafts forth. The sweet flavor of the dough mingles with the tantalizing aroma, creating a heavenly mixture. But that's not all. The cream inside unleashes its softness as it slowly melts upon my tongue. For the vegetables in the mixture provide a strong, rich flavor. The eggs and mashed potatoes join the fray, but by pleasantly blending in with the other ingredients. This guy's some fucking connoisseur of bread now. This refined taste, it must be. Had you going there, didn't I? Setting aside the sad excuse for a rubber substitute, I pose a question to Dr. This game literally just broke the fourth wall with bread. With all things, it's like the game developer, the weeb that made this game is like, I need to break the fourth wall at some point. Do it with bread. By the way, didn't you once tell me that you have a lot of androids at home? His face? Huh? Yeah, around 6, I think. That's a high number. A typical household can't afford that many. Rumor is that Gears is from a well-to-do family. Why the sudden interest? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, wait a minute. He starts grinning like an idiot. I mean, sure. I don't think he looks like an idiot, but... Hey, your food's falling out of your mouth, you know. You've taken a liking to androids, haven't you? So you're calling off this little war of ours. More like a temporary truce. Good enough. Androids are simply amazing, you know. They're truly the greatest invention that science has delivered since the beginning of mankind. There's quite a few types. My favorite's the maid models. Okay, we found this guy's fetish. They take care of all the chores and really know how to cook. On top of that, the female ones are all pretty cute. I've skipped the dialogue. You got one sick twisted mind, Gears. Tisk tisk, don't you know that people can achieve inner peace with beauty? It's been proven by science, you know. I shake my head wearily. I do admire his enthusiasm over something so petty, though, really. Looks, it's what's on the inside that counts. What are you talking about? Appearance doesn't matter, it's still a crummy, stupid robot. Here's an example using people. I don't know if we could call him white boy or mine, he's Korean after all, but yeah. He's from a good family, has a doctorate, and has 6 androids. Of course, he's from a well-to-do family. Let's say there's a person with a pretty face, but he's a man. Does the fact that he's got a woman's face change anything? No, he's ultimately a man. Likewise, even if I see a beautiful android, since it's ultimately a robot, its aesthetics don't matter anymore. It just becomes an illusion. What I'm trying to say is that even if a robot acts like a person, it's not. Therefore, all robots are the same to me and I dislike them all. Dude, this is Fallout 4 all over again. This guy would totally be with the Brotherhood of Steel. And this guy would totally be at the railroad. Whoa, it's 2015. Why do we still label genders? I know. But there has to be a reason why you brought it up, right? Normally you wouldn't ever talk about it. Well, yeah. If you're looking to buy one, I'm here for you, man. I'll make sure to fill you in on everything you need to know. I'm telling you, you'll be making the greatest purchase of your life. In response, I rub my cheeks in embarrassment. I'm not exactly looking to buy one. Could it be that you're worried about the price, my friend? Don't worry. I have some connections that'll let you have one dirt cheap. Just go to the dump and dig in the dirt and you'll find one. As long as I'm with you, there won't be any problems. No, it's not that. There's no need to buy one. Now just what do you mean by that? Fidgeting awkwardly, I wonder if I should tell everything. I found one somewhere. Found what? An android. You found an android. Yeah. Where? At the junkyard. Holy, you lucky bastard. Is it something like an IDX 358? No! Or a 455? No! It was not. What model is it? Something that starts with a P. I can't... yeah, it starts with a P. Someone told me it's a pretty recent model, but I haven't seen anything impressive yet. It might blend things. I don't know. It might be a blender model. Might as well give it some time, though. It's free after all. Now you've made me curious. I'll be sure to pay you a visit soon. He pauses for a moment before continuing, as if he's trying to change the subject. Well, I'm certainly happy that you've taken an interest in androids, but... But what? But you should be careful. About what? You've seen them on TV, right? People who are obsessed with androids. They say it gets really tough to deal with as time goes on. Robots are robots. Humans are humans. You should never forget this boundary between them. Robots are mere tools designed to make our lives easier. Nothing more, nothing less. Me being struck by lightning is more likely. Fall in love with a robot? That's cray-cray! I know, of course. I don't expect that to happen to you, of all people. But you know, better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Alright, alrighty, I'll keep in mind. He nods in response. I think we might be done with school. Before I knew it, the day's last class finally came. At last, another monotonous day of school was coming to a close. But it feels like this lecture is lasting all eternity. It's like I'm stuck in molasses. The chalkboard is filled with scribbles that are barely decipherable, making it very hard to understand the lesson, which is painful enough already. Ugh! I can't take it anymore! The teacher is also awful explaining things. His words go through one ear and right out the other. Unable to hold back the incoming fatigue, I let out a small yawn. And glancing around, it looks like no one's doing much better. All these mediocre teachers have one thing in common. Their teaching method is way too convoluted. Convoluted? I don't know. A bunch of rotten snobs, that's what they are. And yet, time marches on. The teacher's dreadful onslaught of words ultimately comes to an end. Watching a politician's speech is more riveting in comparison. All that's left now is to go home. Time to get out of this place. I pack my belongings hurriedly, waving goodbye to Dr. Gears as I start to head home. I don't know, just Dr. Gears just makes me laugh. Just the name. On the way, I suddenly realized something. I'd nearly forgotten about the android. That's the whole point of the game! How could you forget? And almost ended up heading straight home. I doubled back towards the repair shop. Arriving, I peeked through the windows. Place is not too busy, but no sign of the repairman. Wasting no more time, I head in. The robot killed the repairman and hid the body. Please tell me it's a murder robot. That would make this, like, 10 times more interesting. I would love it. Welcome to the antique shop. As soon as I set my foot inside, I was immediately greeted by a female staff. The voice had a sweet, vibrant texture. It really caught me off guard. I never expected a girl to be manning the store. Now he's sexist. Yeah, thanks for mine for the host. I'm really curious who's going to be watching on your channel, but you know. Gracias, senor. I never expected a girl to be manning the store. I guess she's a part-timer. A girl can never be a full-timer in a repair shop, apparently. I turn around to face the person calling out to me. It's gonna be Lucy. And my jaw drops to the floor. Her face lights up when she finally recognizes me. It's Lucy! Oh, she has expressions now.
드디어 와주셨군요, 주인님.
Master is finally here!
기다리고 있었답니다.
Lucy has been waiting all day long. It was the android named Lucy Valentine who had greeted me at the door. And are my eyes playing tricks on me? There's no way that useless thing could be standing there talking to me. And with that smile, I double check. You're Lucy, right?
네, 맞아요.
Yes.
루시는 다른
None other than Lucy Valentine. Well, guess that settles it. How'd you end up like this?
네, 주인님.
What about Lucy, Master?
하시면
That voice and your face. Should I drop the voice or should I keep the annoying robot voice? It's entertaining me, but I don't know if it's entertaining overall. It's just I'm easily amused by robot voices. And you're standing on your own, right?
네, 물론이에요, 주인님. 루시는 지금
Lucy is standing on her own 2 feet.
에헴.
Lucy puffs out her chest, looking proud like an anime. I mean, that's not really something to be proud of, but thinking back to how she was before, it was damn well impressive. Annoying robot voice. So there's nothing wrong with you anymore.
네, 주인님.
Yes, Master. Lucy feels like she could soar through the skies.
날아갈 것만 같답니다.
For emphasis, she spins in a place like an excited ballerina. Like this. She goes like... So like full circle. She had the appearance of a mature, well-pampered maiden, yet at the same time looks like a silly child. But her spun abruptly ends as she crashes onto the floor. And there goes my peace of mind. And the guy comes out and he's like, yeah, it's gonna be another $700.
아직
Ah ha ha ha, still not back to normal, it seems. Lucy smiles sheepishly. Well, I'm at a loss for words. The deceptively human voice. Yeah, that deceptively human voice. Her vibrant personality full of such emotion. Her face displaying all manner of expressions. Each movement bursts with spirited passion. To say that, I'm amazed. Would be a gross understatement. My brain's turned to mush. I can't utter a single word. I won't show it on the outside. It's weakness to lose control of her. But this kid has problems, dude. This kid has more problems than this broken robot had. Well, that plus, I don't want to admit to her that I'm surprised. That's one heck of a... I kind of want to take back what I said about this kid's like vocabulary because now I'm just making up words. Ah ha ha! Lucy's first compliment from Master.
기쁘다.
Lucy will now sleep with Master. Engaging sex mode. I'm complimenting the guy who fixed you up, of course.
쿵.
No! Impossible! The look of disappointment on her face was quite surreal. How could I possibly explain this? Magic? Has she been enchanted by a witch? Old childhood stories spring to mind. The nine-tailed fox. Naruto! Naruto! That's an anime! Fuck yeah, dude! Fucking like the running shit, Naruto. That's what that is. This kid watched Naruto. The Little Mermaid, the Little Disney. What happened to them? Well, okay, I don't know what happened in Naruto, but the Little Mermaid became a human, then back to a mermaid, and then she got a second movie, and it wasn't that good. It was like a direct VHS thing. Naruto! But this robot makes me think. If that Little Mermaid's wish ever came true, wouldn't she be celebrating just like this? Enough of this claptrap. Borderland! Just kidding, just starting. Man, this game has all the references. All of them. Enough of this. Back to the matter at hand, which is, where's the repairman? I'm telling you, he's dead. She's a murder robot. Say, what happened to that guy who put you in charge?
네.
Ah, the owner left a while ago to go shop for parts.
외출하셨답니다.
He's not here? What about his store?
에헴.
Ahem. An excellent assistant is currently on duty. An assistant where?
에헴. 에헴.
Ahem. Ahem. So where is this assistant?
에헴. 에헴.
Ahem. Ahem. I don't see anyone. Borderlands 3 confirmed! This is like the lead up to it. I don't see anyone. She's done with my shit. Well, that sure took the wind out of her. This guy's an asshole. He like purposely, he knows. He just purposely wanted to like discourage her. What a fucking asshole. She's having more highs and lows than a bipolar pain because you keep fucking with her and not in the way that she was probably designed to do it. Feeling bad for her, I decided to drop that act. Okay, I get it. You're the one in charge for the time being.
네, 맞아요, 주인님.
Yes, that is correct, Master. Lucy is the one in charge. She sure bounced back fast. Moreover, what's the deal with the repairman? Leaving Lucy to take care of the storm the first day he's met her? To such a ditzy robot? You'd have to be a few cars short of a full deck to think that was smart, dude. I'm gonna have to remember that one.
저 주인님.
Hello? What could Master be thinking about? Engaging. Mind control. I'm not thinking about anything. And can you stop calling me Master all the time?
하지만
But Master is Lucy's Master. Use my name instead.
하지만
But Lucy doesn't know what Master's name is.
이 기회에 가르쳐 주세요.
Please take this opportunity to teach her now. True, I botched it up last time. Let's run through the choices. Alright. This is where we could get creative. I could just put my name, I could put Hatched, I could put whatever the fuck I want as my name. Or mine. Or mine and any lurkers in the chat. This is where we gotta get creative. What should my name be? I gotta think on this one. She could call us whatever we want her to call us. I am not calling myself Cracky. Torvald. Torvald's not the name I make. It's Torvald or mine. Get it right. I think we should just call ourselves Korean Hipster. Or Protagonist. Protagonist might be a good one too. Just Protagonist. Should I go Korean Hipster or Protagonist? Also, I really gotta pee, but there's no point in taking a break because I'm probably gonna end after this in-game day ends. Korean Hipster Senpai, please tell me that will fit. Oh, if I get rid of the spaces, it will fit. Is it Senpai or Senpai? Is it with an M or an N? Oh, can I not fit the I? Ah, fuck. I'm so close. I'm so close to the perfect name. I just want one I. There's no like good way to shorten it either. Unless, what if the capital letters are taking up too much space? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. If I know. I know in some games it's like that, where like if you do a capital, it's like taking up more than one space. I think I'll just go Korean Hipster. Korean Hipster Senpai though. Hipster Senpai? We could do Hipster Senpai. I like that. But is it with an N or an M? I need to know. Hold on, let me check. What the fuck is this? Okay. I haven't been a weeb in a while. I don't remember how to spell Japanese words. No, it's definitely an N. Good work. Of course they're mine! You're a weeb! I should have asked you to begin with. Hipster Senpai. I have an even better name. The name's Mr. Handsome. Mr. Handsome. We put all this work into this amazing name, and then fucking asshole right here is like, call me Mr. Handsome. Call me Mr. Handsome. Ha 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 ha. Oh, she doesn't like it either. She's on our page.
그런 거짓말은 하면 안
Master,
된답니다.
Master mustn't lie like that.
남을 속이는 건
It's bad to
나쁜
trick
짓이에요.
other people. Lying is evil.
거짓말은
The salt emojis. So you're telling me I'm ugly? What? No, no. Lucy never meant it that way. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. She curls up instinctively, thinking she might be scolded for messing up.
그게 아니라
Master shouldn't lie about his name.
진짜 이름을 말해.
Please tell Lucy's master real name. Really? And why do you think I'm pulling your leg?
조금 전에 이름을 입력하는 걸
Lucy
봤답니다.
saw Master put his name in a while ago. Oh, come on. Even the game's working against me. Forget it. Just call me Master.
네, 주인님.
Self-destruct imminent. I'm adding my own salt emojis because I'm kind of mad about this. Fucking... Know how much time I put into that name?
주인님.
Master. Master! Master! Just fucking Metallica starts playing.
주인님.
Master! Oh, it's... Master! I feel like if I edit this in any way for YouTube, I should put like Metallica as the intro to the series. Should be the official song, Master of Puppets.
그냥 불러봤답니다.
Lucy just wanted to say it. Are you messing with me?
아니요,
Really quick
아니요.
before I forget.
당치도 않은
No, no, of course. No, of course not. I need to save. My computer's getting really hot, so I'm kind of like nervous for any potential crashes that may or may not happen. But there we go. We good. We Gucci.
주인님이라고
Lucy is just very happy to have someone to call Master. Master.
그래서 그냥 불러봤답니다.
That's why she wanted to say it. She cracks a wide smile. If she were human, I think she was on drugs. But for a robot, maybe she still got a screw loose. Or her programming's still corrupted. Whatever the case, I just can't get a head on her. And where's that stupid repairman? Are we just gonna leave without paying? 10 minutes later, the man in question finally shows up. As soon as we lock eyes, the guy makes a beeline towards me and nearly bowls me over as he pleads. Please let me have Lucy! What kind of screwed up situation is this? It's like he's asking for my daughter's hand in marriage. Okay, now you're making it weird. I shoot back. No, I will not let you marry her. Oh my gosh. What do you want about? You hot or something? That's my line. What do you think you're doing? The owner takes some time to collect himself. Maybe I got a bit carried away. Kid, how about I pawn that android off you? Now, why am I not surprised? You want me to sell her? Yeah, I can give you this much. He takes out his calculator and shows me the figures. My mind goes numb for 5 seconds. Are you serious? Also, I just want to mention this kid originally did want to sell Lucy. That was the whole point. Like, that was one of his arguments, like, for keeping her, is to sell her. Of course. What do you think? Not a bad deal for a student, right? Oh, the good old student discount. This a ton of dough, even though for an adult. With the state this place is in, I don't think he has that kind of capital. He's obviously desperate. I stare at Lucy in silence. $200 we take the deal. Okay, that's our minimum. The android's frozen like a statue. The face of hers almost looks sad, like a slave about to be sold off. And I'm sad. I'm telling you, it's just like slavery. I've been saying this all along. Well, maybe that's a bit extreme. A little bit. He's not about to eat you alive or anything. You don't know that. This guy probably eats metal. I turn back to face the repairman. You'd pay this much? Do you really think Lucy is worth that kind of money? Of course! He yells in excitement. Jeez. Deafened much. Listen carefully. Any decently priced robot model comes with an AI or a module that allows them to mimic human emotions. You know this much, right? Sure. Well, creating such a module is an incredibly complex process. Even then, do you know how well they perform? Compared to a real person, they're still a long ways off. Right! Even cutting edge, their mimicking emotion is rudimentary at best. We're still not at the stage where it's considered genuine. Think I'm beginning to see the picture here. Looking back at Lucy, I start to put together what he's trying to tell me. You're a sharp one. Teaching kids pretty well these days. So you savvy what I'm saying? Alright. Lucy is actually a person disguised as a robot. That's number 1. Lucy is actually a princess under a spell. That is possible. 3. Lucy is an exceptionally well-made robot. So, it's probably 3. I'm pretty sure she's a robot. But I did say this earlier, that what if she's actually just like a person? She's a person all along. Should I throw this one to you? Chat. Go with the spell since we talked about Little Mermaid. That's... I did mention Little Mermaid. Lucy's really a princess magically turned into a robot? The only way to lift a curse is a kiss from a handsome knight, right? Man, this guy's really stretching that dialogue option. Judging from the look he's giving me, I'd say he's somewhat concerned about my mental well-being. So in that case, think before you speak, alright? I'm joking! You're telling me that Lucy is an exceptional robot that's as close as it gets to a real person, right? Honestly, I was quite surprised about that as well. This guy. I've never seen such a robot that could emulate a real person so well. Even the new models nowadays reveal their flaws after a minute-long conversation. But I couldn't sense anything particularly out of place while chatting with Lucy. It felt just like talking to a real person. Yep. To put it simply, this is a person made out of metal. A human robot. An Iron Maiden. A revolution in the robotics industry. The guy who created Lucy must be a true genius. Probably has a doctorate. That aside, good thing he actually caught himself before calling Lucy a certain power armor wearing superhero. Nobody likes patent infringement lawsuits. Despite we already covered Little Mermaid, Naruto. But you know, Iron Man's pushing it because it's not an anime, I guess. Anyway, if she was such a spectacular robot, would she really be thrown away like that? Iron Man did blow up all his suits in Iron Man 3, just saying. I did run into something real weird. There's some sort of a built-in protection figure that was stopping the robot from working properly. A protection feature. Rings the bell, something the junk version Lucy might have mentioned yesterday. Whatever it was, she seems to be doing fine now. And you removed it? Yeah, it wasn't too difficult, since it was just one of those you put on display models. I'm just curious as to why they would bother doing such a thing before throwing it away. He appears to be lost in thought. It might mean the inventor wanted to keep his new technology sealed away from humanity. So why not destroy it rather than throw it into the dump? If not, then maybe. What if there was a serious bug? I'm telling you, she's a murder robot! Please be a murder robot! That's what I thought too, so I ran some tests but found nothing. It's safe to say that she won't be harming anyone. Damn it! She's a murder robot. I know she's a murder robot. That's why I keep reminding you of the 3 rules. Like, a robot can't harm you. She's gonna fucking harm someone. So during the storyline, will we be having a civil war, robot versus android civil war? That's the sequel, Ryan. Why wouldn't she ever want to harm people? Why would she ever want to harm people? I'm just saying that she properly obeys the 3 laws of robotics. At least she won't be a threat. Ah. The 3 laws of robotics. 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. These laws enable humans to keep control of robots. They make sure that humans will always have authority over robots. That's how we can avert any catastrophe. I've heard that if a robot ever displays one of these laws, it would immediately shut itself down under any circumstances. That's why there aren't any glaring flaws to the system. I shift my focus back to the numbers displayed on the calculator, glancing at Lucy. I'm reminded of a forlorn puppy, and it's really bothering me. With sudden determination, she approaches me. Master, sorry to interrupt, but what's wrong? Lucy just wanted to say that she is really capable of doing anything. That's why Lucy believes she would be a big help to Master with any task. Sky confirmed. Yes, and? So what? So that's why, I never get tired of seeing I never get tired of seeing Lucy look so depressed. It seems to satisfy the hidden sadist within me. She's really trying to put on a show for me. Essentially, she's a self-advertising product. You don't see that every day. But willing to go this far for me, it'd be cool to let her go at this point. I'm not gonna make the deal, so don't worry. As I finished my sentence, the looks on their faces were different as night and day. Now we got night, I guess we got night over here and day over here. The repairman sulks while Lucy breathes a sigh of relief. Anyway, she's good to go now, right? Here we go. I resignedly fork over the money. All my hard-earned cash. Bitterly, the repairman accepts the payment after a moment's hesitation. She's better. But be careful not to put any strain on her legs for a while. Keep it light and cut down on the excursions. Sure. So we got to play piggyback again. Wonderful. She's not too heavy, so I can manage. Thanks for all your help. He's so upset. This guy's really got it bad. Practically bleeding out over the android. Maybe I'll throw him a bone. Look. We'll do regular checkups. Sound good? Okay, but make sure to treat her well. And don't overwork her too much, alright? See you later, Lucy. You can come visit anytime. The look on his face while waving goodbye to Lucy was truly a spectacle. This time, he seemed to be the father seeing his daughter leave with another man. Guys, completely out of it. What is this guy gotta make it weird? The whole mother-father thing. I definitely made the right choice. Alright. We got our sex blender. Exiting, we head out to the sidewalk. I stop in my tracks. In silence, I kneel down, facing away from Lucy. Hop on. I add an exclamation to make sure she understands. That means you lightly put your arms around my neck and climb onto my back. Master, just a quick question. What is it? Does Master think that Lucy is dumb? I guess I no longer have to worry about being choked to death. Look at these transitions. Those are some Sony Vegas transitions right there. I feel her weight gradually shift onto my back. For a robot, she's very light. She was probably measured the way as a normal girl. Huh. What is it, Master? No, it's nothing. Oh, there we go. Got no eyes. As soon as she climbs on the back, I can't help but notice a fragrant aroma rising from her body. Oh god, here we go. Here we go! It's neither too intense nor fleeting. It gently spreads evenly along my nose. I don't see a nose there, but it starts with a sweet, fruity scent reminiscent of a youthful girl. Yet there's a hint of spice akin to a mature woman. It doesn't fail to stimulate the mind of a teenage boy going through puberty. This is bad. I've never experienced something like this. It didn't happen this morning, but why now? It's probably because of the smell. It wasn't there earlier. Feeling a little faint, I desperately try to get a grasp of the situation. Master's heart rate is rapidly increasing. Is something the matter? She's measuring my heart rate? That's not fair. I feel a little embarrassed for revealing that I'm a nervous wreck right now. Unable to hold back, I decided to be honest to myself. This smell, what is it? It's the hormones she's using. Yeah, that's kind of gross. She's like secreting hormones. Is it because of that? The man at the shop gave Lucy all sorts of gifts. He told Lucy that since she's a girl, she needs to take good care of herself. She takes out a bottle of perfume amongst other makeup accessories. Please tell me there's a scene where we could like put makeup on her and we could just make her look like a clown. I want that. That's what I want out of this game. Geez, that guy is scary. Really scary. He's the type of person who spent the whole day forcing his pet dog into a different clothing. If you'd consider that animal abuse, wouldn't this be some kind of robot harassment? Well, I don't know. All this stuff just for a robot? What a silly guy. Oh great, now it blushes? Haha. Why are you laughing? No reason. Haha. Had I just been seduced by a robot? Well, there goes all my dignity as a human being. Is it too heavy? Oh, sorry. Is it too heavy? What are you going on about now? I purposely try to sound irritated. It doesn't affect her in any way, however. Lucy's body. Is Lucy too heavy for Master? Master needs to work out and hit the gym more. No, you're later. You're good. Well, you're lighter than I expected. Is that really true? Yeah. Does Master really mean it? Master isn't planning to drop Lucy off a cliff while she's basking in happiness, is he? Is that supposed to be funny? Have you been deceived all your life? Maybe I was being too rough on her. I didn't think she'd start being so skeptical. Before I ruin her completely, I decided to treat her a little kinder from now on. Ha ha! I hear a small giggle coming from my back. Would a robot really feel that flattered to be called light? I don't know. Humans can't be expected to understand a robot's heart. Soon enough, the streets become immersed in the orange glow of the evening sun. The scenery was changing more slowly than usual today. Maybe it's because I've been carrying Lucy on my back. But it's not that a lot of time has passed. Winter was just on its way, as evidenced by these increasingly shorter days. Are you sure? Because this entire day has been going on for like an hour. This one day. Oh, he treated Lucy like crap since the beginning till now. Right? Not even like us. It's also just like this, the way they wrote this character. He's just like a fucking asshole for no reason. Lucy hasn't said anything for a while. I steal a glance at her, wondering if she's asleep. But she's not. She's like eyes wide open. She appears to be lost in thought, staring at everything in sight. She looks like a child inside a pleasant dream. I can see her eyes sparkling. Is it really that fascinating? What does Master mean by that? This place. Oh yes, it's quite marvelous. I just realized that my mouse doesn't show up on this. Like, there's like an in-game mouse cursor, and I just realized it doesn't show up on stream. I just realized. I've been using it to like do crazy stuff, but you guys can't even see the crazy stuff I'm doing. I may have gone out of hand right there. I can't say if I agree with that. Unlike downtown, yeah, this kid hates how fucking the world looks apparently. Unlike downtown, there aren't many distractions here to keep us busy, nor are we near any beautiful landscapes. We're just walking down a plain old street that you can find anywhere. What part of this place do you find marvelous? Everything. Everything? Yes, absolutely everything. In the past, Lucy always needed permission to go outside. Lucy didn't have many chances to wander the streets like this. Yes, so basically, it's fascinating to see the way everything changes around Lucy as she moves about. A fresh new sight to behold, one after another, being able to take in everything at Lucy's own pace. Lucy finds that delightful. That's why everything looks so marvelous. I see. I couldn't relate to the sensation she just described.
주인님,
Lucy's sex bot, early life confirmed. Probably. She wasn't allowed to leave the dungeon, apparently. Master! Master! Master, puppet! I'm gonna find that funny every time. What is it?
정말 죄송합니다.
Lucy is very sorry. Wait, hold up. Oh, I don't have Spotify open anymore. Damn it, I was gonna play it. It's like... I was gonna play it, but I won't. What's with you all of a sudden? I'm caught off guard by the unexpected apology. Has she really done anything wrong? Or is she gonna do something? Is this gonna be like fucking Future Diary and she's gonna like end up being like the psychopath? Lucy is being too chatty and annoying today. She is very sorry. Lucy, what was the dialogue? I forgot the dialogue. I can't read it. Whatever. Lucy is supposed to be calm and understanding of others, but I find it strange that Lucy is telling me what kind of person she was supposed to be. I'm telling you, she's a murder robot. She murdered someone. If anyone other than Lucy had told me the same thing, I'd probably have laughed at them. Anyone by himself will never be able to find out what kind of a person he truly is. Sitting in front of a mirror reveals all the flaws of your body. Sitting in front of a person reveals all the flaws in your personality. If you ever want to find out something about yourself, it needs to be reflected back to you by something else. That is why attempting to describe your own personality is the same as describing what kind of person you'd actually want to be. It'd be just a bunch of pretentious nonsense. But this is the only case for humans. Lucy is an android. She's not human. That's why it doesn't sound strange coming from her. Lucy was probably just happy to be able to greet her first master. It was such a natural explanation about how she felt. She was happy to meet her first master, and she was happy to be able to finally move around again. You never served anyone else before? No, Master is Lucy's first. Oh, you hear that, guys? I'm her first. Is that so? So she's a new model that no one has ever touched. That line of thinking sounds dirty, but that's not what I mean. Yeah, that's totally not what you're thinking, protagonist. Korean Hipster. Senpai. Oh, because we couldn't fit in the full name and they just fucking fucked off our name anyways, we could just call him Korean Hipster Senpai now. Lucy really enjoyed her time back at the lab. The researchers were also very kind. Lucy talked about a lot of things with everyone and learned a lot too. Whenever Lucy said something interesting, or whenever Lucy did something as she was told to do, they were very happy. They would say, "Lucy is very smart," and pat Lucy's head. Like a fucking cat. Lucy liked that very much. That's why Lucy decided to learn a lot more and do a lot more things. And they came to love Lucy even more. They were probably just testing her abilities. Oh, so that's not even her anymore. In my mind, I found the whole scenario unsettling. To Lucy, however, it's a treasured memory of her past. But there is an important question yet to be answered. Then why were you abandoned? I've always been meaning to ask her, but I can't easily bring myself to do so. Ask myself why. Maybe it's because I'm starting to care about this robot's feelings? I shake my head. That's just plain nuts. It's only because she sounds just like a real person. It's a dangerous thought. Let's get it out of my head. I blurt out the question. Then why were you abandoned? Oh, great. Hurt her feelings. Lucy goes silent. Nothing is said for a while. The quietness stretches into an awkward silence. I start to regret asking the question. Because no one loved Lucy anymore. With those words, Lucy finally breaks the silence. Somewhere along the line, they stopped smiling at Lucy. They stopped praising Lucy. Eventually, they forgot about Lucy. While running on reserve power, Lucy could only keep track of the passing time. Doing absolutely nothing, it felt like an eternity. Those days went on and on. Then one day, Lucy goes silent once more. Then one day, she found herself left in dust, is what she probably wanted to say. Maybe they didn't like something about her, or they found a significant flaw within her design. But I don't like the fact that they just tossed her aside after giving her so much love and attention. Aren't they being too inconsiderate? A small rage boils inside of me, directed at those cruel researchers with no sense of responsibility. When I regain my senses after a few seconds, I become surprised at how angry I was. What was I thinking? Caring for a robot. The object on my back is nothing more than an impressive fake. She's not real. She's not a living creature. It's only natural that useless machinery is thrown away. There's no need for me to be so angry.
주인님,
Master's pulse is rising again. Is something wrong?
무슨 일이신가요?
It's nothing. It's not measuring that all the time.
하지만 자동적으로
But
체온이
Lucy is programmed to
프로그램되어
record
있는데요.
Master's temperature automatically. Then it's an order. I order you not to measure anything from now on. Lucy, bake me a cake!
그렇다면
Lucy can't measure the sugar or flour! Dumps all of it in there. An order? Then Lucy has no choice. There's another silence, but this time, not an unpleasant one. She's like, God damn, finally this bitch shut up!
그래서
But
주인님에게
Lucy is very
너무나도
thankful
감사해야
towards
될
Master.
때마다
I just can't seem to figure out this robot's train of thought. What? What?
가지고 얼마나 오랜 시간이
Lucy doesn't know how
지났는지
much
알 수
time has
없어요.
passed since she was thrown away. But
루시의
judging by Lucy's own
체온은
temperature, it seems that a long time had passed.
주변은 어두컴
Lucy was always surrounded by darkness, and she could never sense any human presence. She was probably buried for at least probably around 5 months, at least.
아주 어두웠어요.
It was very dark. It was very quiet. Lucy was feeling very lonely.
그러던 도중
Then suddenly Lucy heard a gentle voice.
시작했어요.
I don't remember talking to you like that.
그래도 루시에게
But to Lucy, it was like a soft, tender whisper from an angel.
아무것도 없는
At least in that dark abyss, that light had Lucy lost long ago had finally returned.
루시에게
It was Master who found Lucy. You're overreacting. Overreacting. She's definitely going overboard with this. I just happened to notice her while casually passing by.
주인님의 눈에 띄기 위해 필사적이었어요.
Lucy tried her hardest to make Master notice Lucy. Lucy pushed and pulled her body with all her might. That was when she started vibrating.
움직이지 않던 손이
And then
움직이는
Lucy,
거예요.
once frozen hands had miraculously started moving. Heh heh. There were only a few words which didn't contain any significant meaning. And it was only on a moment's whim that I'd taken her home. But I was surprised those simple actions were such a big help to the robot.
루시를 거둬주신 것
Lucy is very thankful that Master has taken her in. Being able to say the most embarrassing thing without hesitation, I guess that's one of the advantages of being a robot. I can feel my face beginning to flush. I quickly duck in order to hide my embarrassment. Shut up. I'm gonna make you pay for what you're worth, so you better be ready for it.
네, 주인님.
Yes, Master. Lucy is prepared. That's what she thought. She was a blender. Now we got a full kitchen. So yeah, she can do everything now. I mean, I gotta make sure she pays for what she's worth. I'll be right back. I need some water. My throat is dying and I drink all my water. Alright. What's so funny? Why do you keep laughing like that? It's creepy. Her laugh is kind of creepy, just like...
모르겠어요.
Lucy doesn't know. She cannot contain her laughter. Maybe it's a malfunction. What should Lucy do? Lucy quietly rests her cheeks against my shoulder. The sensation of her soft skin causes me to flinch. Oh, I clicked off screen. What the fuck did I do? Oh god, I just deleted chat. Oh god. Oh god. Look what you made me do, Lucy. I will now terminate you because I don't have chat anymore. Gotta wait for the pager to load. She feels very much different compared to this morning. It feels as if I'm carrying a real person on my back instead of a robot. I don't need a stream summary yet. My stream's not even done. Imagine I accidentally clicked end stream. That would have been a mess. Okay, here we go. I got my dashboard back. Good. Okay, we're good. I got chat back. We Gucci again. There we go. I start to wonder what could be causing the difference in perception. Was it just a placebo effect? Or had something really changed since the morning? If something really did change, was it me? Or the robot? I continued to ponder over the question on the way home. I never managed to come up with an answer. I haven't saved in a while. So I'll get that out of the way. There we go. That actually might be the perfect place to end the stream. Back to the 3 laws of robotics. But we're over 2 hours right now, so I think that's a pretty good length stream. I don't remember the longest. I remember when I streamed Digimon, I went for about 2 hours, I think. But no, I don't think I did. This might be my longest stream, I think. But we're gonna go ahead and end off. Let's see if this works. Is it gonna work? Why? I don't know why this scene won't work. I don't know why. There's supposed to be my webcam here, but it's just blank. So we're just gonna go back here, and we're gonna just leave it on the 3 laws of robotics, I guess. So thank you for all of you who showed up to the stream. Armayan, I saw a couple of lurkers. I don't know who else is left here. Cogs Whistle's been hanging around. Thank you. God King Jet Boom, not Bloom. Got it right this time. Thank you for lurking. I don't know when I'll stream the rest of this game. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Or maybe it'll be like months from now. But I'll finish this on stream. It's only supposed to be about 5 hours long. So we've done 2 hours of it. So we're probably close to halfway done. Thank you guys for watching. Conga to end the stream. I don't have Conga though. I still have the command, but if you click the link, it's just there's no audio on it. Like whoever made the website just lost the audio for it. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's broken. It's broken. But I could probably no. I was like I could probably find it on Spotify, but no, bad. Get out of here. End. Game's gone. So I'll see you guys next time I stream. I'm gonna probably go eat and then record some Animal Crossing after I get my voice back because my throat hurts right now. It's the laughing that's killing my voice and the fucking voices, man. Oh wait.